Hi, I'm Ayse Hogan, and this is the Chakra House of Healing. Today, we have Maura Smith with us, and she is a fulfillment specialist, which I've never even heard of a fulfillment specialist before, so I'm really anxious to hear what all that's about. So can you tell me what you mean by fulfillment, and what sort of people do you work with? Like, what kind of people do you work with? What kind of people come to a fulfillment specialist?
First of all, I want to thank you very much for being here. I love it.
Oh, that's awesome, for sure, anytime.
Fulfillment to me means really living through your soul.
Okay.
So it's living through who you truly are deep down inside. So most of us, we grow up thinking, okay, we need to get a certain kind of career,
right,
and certain kind of lifestyle and all this. And that, for most people, at some point, they realize it's not working for them.
Yeah,
so there's some
happens
kind
a lot, very common.
There's some kind of undercurrent that happens, and then they realize, this isn't what I really want. So for me, there are a couple different aspects to it. There's really living fully, which is really living through all the types of experiences a person wants to, and rather than just sort of going through the motions in life.
Right.
I think a lot of people are just sort of on rote, like just sort of, okay, they're aware of what they're going to do that day. Maybe they think down the road for a year or so, but it's really sort of living through the motions, I call it.
Okay. So just living in the moment, not knowing what's really going on, don't really have a plan.
Yeah, they're kind of asleep or clued out. Okay. Kind of like that.
Okay.
Living fully, you're broadening your experience, but there's also, to me, living deeply. And that's like another level where you're actually living through your senses, all your senses, including the sixth sense. So
is this where you come off what I call autopilot?
Kinda,
take
yes.
off those blinders that we all sort of have and maybe use our full peripheral vision, but not just like we do when we're driving, but in our whole life, like just looking at what's going on around us?
Yes, you wake up and you really start to be more present and fully alive.
Okay.
So a lot of people who work with me, they're aware that there's something more in life for them.
Okay.
They really want to experience it. And a lot of them will actually say things like, I feel like I have a timer on in the back of my mind. I feel like I only have so much time, and I really want to live life, but I don't know, what it is. And they're kind of scattered.
Okay.
So.
But do they come to you with some sort of a path or a purpose already in mind, or are they still trying to find that when they're coming to you?
Good question. Most of them are still trying to find it.
Okay.
Yeah. A number of them are really want to be coaches or healers themselves.
Okay.
And a lot of others come to me with health reasons. But the real underlying thing is they want to really live. They want to really live. And what else was I going to say? They know, quite often they know they have a lot of value.
Okay.
And they want to express it, and they want to know how.
Okay.
And really, to sum it up, I had one lady who just said to me, I want to inhale life. So
nice. That's a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's great. Mm-hmm. So now tell me about you and your background. Now, you used to be in engineering and finance.
Right.
So what brought you now? How do you get from engineering and finance and all of a sudden you become a fulfillment specialist? How does that happen?
Yes, good question. Yeah, I worked in corporate for 30 years doing analytical work.
Right.
And over time, and this is, part of my journey too, on the surface, I looked like I had it all.
Right.
For a lot of it. Really, I was tired, exhausted, scattered, rushing around. I felt like I was investing most of my time in things that didn't really matter.
So you were like your clients now.
Exactly.
Okay.
So one thing led to another, and I went through more conventional methods first. I was searching for something, I didn't really know what, but it turned out to be fulfillment. When I retired, I had already invested in a lot of transformational programs. I've been trained in numerous modalities.
Right.
I still kept searching for something. I started a business, I started coaching people, And the funny thing is, after a couple of years, I found I was in exactly the same kind of place.
Okay.
I loved what I was doing, but I was spending, investing so much time, work, struggle. Where's my quality time with my family, to myself? And so I dug deeper, and I went right into, I've been blessed actually with a lot of the people I work with, spirituality, intuitive energy,
Nice.
healing, and just going right into that and going through a lot of transformational work and coming out, and now being able to help people is just like awesome.
That's awesome. That sounds really, really nice. So what kind of results would someone get from a coaching program? So now you work with someone. How does that look like? Like, what does that look like? So someone comes to see you and they say, okay, Maura, I need some help. I need some fulfillment in my life. I don't know, I don't know where I'm going with this, and I'm not happy. So what does a coaching session with Maura Smith look like?
Okay, good question. First of all, I do offer it in different forms. However, my specialty really is what I call my coaching program.
Okay.
Which it's half a year or a year. And what I do is it's a combination of coaching, training, and all the energy healing and everything that I blend in. So, and I work either in person or on Skype or on the phone.
Yep, gotta love Skype, eh? That just opens up a lot of doors. Yep.
Yeah. So what happens is, usually the people won't really know what they want deep down inside, what their direction is, or they'll have a business and they want to know, they're bombarded with all these, okay, there are 5 million ways to market yourself and which one's for me, or how do I brand myself?
Right.
So really getting into it. What I do is I do a combination of the training with the other, because a lot of the people who come to me are very much in their heads.
Right.
Much like I used to be. And so they want to really understand why we're doing what we're doing and to get the healing from it. So, so as we move through the program, I enable them to really clearly see who they are and get aligned with that. And we do it in a lot of fun ways. It's very deep work, and by the end of it, they'll actually know, they'll have tools that they can go off and use on their own. If they want to, they can come back to myself or someone else for, something specific at a deeper level. But they'll have enough tools and know-how that they can keep moving forward, keep raising their vibration, and really live from a place of fulfillment.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, every day feels like you're living more and more in heaven.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so amazing. I guess you heard my dog earlier too, eh? He's in the background over there. He always visits on all the sets. Yeah. So, so I also heard that you are a contributing author to a new book.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
365 ways to connect with your soul. And yes, there are a lot of authors, some of the names you may be familiar with.
Okay. I think I've heard about this now. Yeah, you're saying it now, and I have heard some whispers about it, yes.
Okay, yeah. It's coming out on November 17th, I believe.
Nice.
And very excited. They figure it'll be an Amazon bestseller.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and the people who, all the other contributors I've connected with are really decent, spiritually oriented people.
That's great. Yeah. Okay, so now if you wanted to leave our viewers with a message, what would that be?
I'd say to think, if you continue on the same path that you are now, that at the end of your life, and you look back, would you be satisfied? And if so, awesome, you're living the dream already.
Right.
If not, ask yourself, what could you do? What new action step could you take to change things around for yourself?
And if you don't know that answer, then it's time to start your journey.
Totally.
For sure, for
Totally.
sure. Okay, so that's all amazing, really great stuff. I wanted to right now, I know that you have a promo for us.
I do.
But right now I'm just going to take us to a Zen break.
Okay.
And we'll be back.
Okay.
I'm Kelly from Solely You Holistic Wellness, and I facilitate a revolutionary dance program called Groove, where everyone is united in the same movement or rhythm, but not following the leader, and encouraged to move their own way, bringing back the mind-body connection, which is the most important part of health, fitness, and wellness. For more information, please see www.solelyu.com.
Okay, so we're back from the Zen break, and I'm really interested to hear about the promo that you are offering the viewers today.
Yes. I am offering a complimentary intuitive energy scan that I do over the phone, actually.
Okay.
So what it involves is basically the person just relaxes, meditates or whatever, and I tune in. Of all the methods I've ever used, I find it actually the most direct, deepest way of getting to a person's truth. So I give them feedback afterwards on, things that are blocking them energetically.
Right.
Also some of their gifts. And really, I think the key in this conversation is really helping them to decide, what it is that they are really after.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So they can just give you a call. And how would someone do that? How can someone contact you, Maura?
Okay, phone 905-808-8423, or they can email me at info@maurasmith.com.
And do you have a website?
Sorry, info@maurasmithcoaching.com.
And that it's www.maurasmithcoaching.com.
It's actually, www.maurasmith.com is the website. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing what you do today and how you can help people.
Thank you very much. It's awesome being here.
Okay, great. And we're going to move to the clinic. Are you afraid of bugs? Are you afraid of spiders? Are you afraid of swimming? Are you afraid of water? These are really common, and you know what? I can usually take care of it with you in 1, maybe 2 sessions, but usually in 1. If you want to talk about it, give me a call. If you have those fear of needles and you need to go to the doctors, give me a call. Let's talk about it. If you're fear of flying, give me a call. Let's talk about it. Whatever you're afraid of, there is a way to take care of it. You don't need to be afraid anymore. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us. I'd like to thank you for coming out. You can catch us on YouTube, on Vimeo, and of course on the Big Book of Beauty. Please remember to subscribe, like us on Facebook, and I hope you had some real great aha moments again today. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.